Does a man become less masculine if they lower their standards?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
A man only because
Yes.
a man only becomes less masculine is if he takes on feminine traits. However that may look.
Go. I want to hear this.
Does a man become less masculine if they lower their standards? Well, which standards?
Exactly. That's very broad.
Well, what standards would a masculine man have?
Oh, standards of choosing a woman.
Standards of choosing a woman, standards of everything. I mean, a masculine man is different from a feminine man, right?
So if a
So
man
what
wants to be a
standards?
rocket scientist,
okay, let's go and choose
and
a
then
woman.
becomes
No,
window cleaner, he's lowered the standard.
No.
So we need more context.
Okay. Yeah,
but-
picking a woman. In
Okay,
terms of a relationship, picking a woman.
So we're
Since we're
talking
talking about
relationship.
masculinity, femininity,
So
relationship.
we're talking in the realms of a relationship.
All right.
I think a man can become less masculine if they pick a more masculine woman.
Here we go. There's that term again.
Exactly.
You mean a disrespectful woman?
A woman with masculine traits.
I'm a masculine man, and I'm not disrespectful to people.
It's how the disrespect's being expressed.
No. Answer the question. Go on.
Whoa. So say the question again. How does a man become?
Do you become?
Does a man become less masculine if they lower their standards? And what we said is lowering their standards in terms of the woman they choose.
Yeah, still no. Only because a man only can become more masculine if he takes on feminine traits.
All right. My answer
Or
is
less masculine.
Sorry, brother. My answer is yes. Yes, absolutely. You lower your standards, and this is why we're in the mess that we're in right now.
Yeah.
Because men have lowered their standards, and they picking up the women that they. And the reason why they lower their standards,
I agree with that.
yeah, the reason why they lower their standards is because they're feminine. They've been feminized, and they can't even see past that. You see what I'm saying? So
How have they?
Hold on, let me just finish, bro. Let me just finish off with it. So the minute you lower your standards, a sign of a lack of masculinity. Okay, when you choose a woman who's more promiscuous compared to a woman who's less promiscuous, that to me tells me that you are feminine. You're feminine men.
You lowered your standards.
You've lowered your standards. When you because and no wonder why these marriages don't work, because they make the wrong choices. So when you get what I'm basically saying, right? When you don't get married, to me, you are less masculine men. You've lowered your standards. No, hold on. I'm going through my list. You lot can disagree if you want, but that's my list. You know what I'm saying? You guys are always on the same side. But listen.
I actually agreeing with you on
I'm
this.
just playing, bro. I'm just playing. No. Listen. It's as soon as you lower your standards, that makes you less masculine. So be careful with what women you choose. Usually, the way when I look at a man, and I'm trying to find out whether this man is masculine or not, I usually see the choices that person has made in choosing and so on. That will make you less masculine. So all I say to every man, from now on, we all make mistakes. None of us are perfect. From now on, make sure you don't lower your standards. And you.
I need an example.
I think something just to tie in with this before I pass it on to you is a man often lowers his standards, and I think this happens quite a lot because men don't realize what they are worth.
Yep.
They don't realize their self-worth.
I hate that word, self-worth.
It's a real word.
What they are and the skills they have and the kind of the kind of value that they're bringing to society.
Yeah.
Because they've been feminized.
But they could still be a top man with a highly successful career, bringing a lot of value, but they themselves don't see themselves as that high value. They are still.
Yeah, it's a lion being told it's a sheep.
So they're less masculine.
It's a lion being told it's a sheep.
Yeah.
They're less masculine, but they're still
a lion.
They're still a lion.
Yeah.
To me, your choices, the choices that you make, define whether you are a masculine man or not a masculine man. The type of in the context of what we're talking about right now, relationship wise, if I'm sorry to say it, but if a man chooses a highly promiscuous woman, or a woman, let's say a single mother, for example, and this is not a shot at people out there that, you know, to me, I find it, wow. For you to, you have to be brave for you to go and, you know what I mean, like choose a single mother and so on and so forth.
I got a good hypothetical.
No, hold on a second, because it's like, make sure that woman is good. like that woman has to be good. Do you see what I'm saying? For you to go there. But usually when a man chooses an extremely promiscuous woman, or he doesn't do his due diligence, he doesn't go for, you know, you have to have standards. So for example, a masculine man, his standards would be a virgin woman. That would be his standards. That's what he wants. That's what, you know what I mean? It would be a younger woman because he wants to raise a family. It would be a woman that's submissive. It would be a woman that has a religious foundation, comes from good parents, or so on and so forth. This is what masculine men would consider before even choosing a woman. Do you see what I'm saying? Because he has his standards.
So based on this promiscuity concept, I like to explore it. So hypothetical, could have happened in real life, maybe. You have a 23-year-old woman. She has 2 babies by 23. A man comes along, marries this woman, has an additional 3 babies with this woman. Yeah? Are you with me? He provides for this woman. He protects for this woman. His children, her children. Is he masculine or is he feminine?
Feminine.
This is quite a common thing, actually. There are good men out there who...
I like how you started that.
Do you know why I say it's feminine?
How is he feminine?
I'll tell you why. Because he has put himself into a situation where the likelihood... I'm not saying that there isn't good single mothers out there that, you know, will give everything to that man. Do you see what I'm saying? And completely submit to him and praise the floor he walks on. Know what I mean? Because he came into her life and he decided to provide and protect. There's men out there, okay? But for the most part, yeah, that's not the outcome you get when you go into you know, that type of relationship where a single mother is established with, she's got 2 kids and so on. That relationship doesn't end up well for the most part. You see what I'm saying? She's always going to choose her children over you. There's always going to be that, you know, all those issues are always going to.
But now you've got 3 children.
And why would a man, hold on, and why would a man.
So how is now she's in conflict? Is she going to choose the 3 over the 2? Like she needs to acknowledge all the children, I would imagine.
You got the baby daddy coming around.
I don't think it's I protect my first 2 and then the other 3 are cool. Like I think the woman's gonna protect all 5 children.
Oh, she will, yeah.
In that situation.
Yeah, she will.
And but so where's the less masculine? I think that's even more virtuous. I think that's even more masculine.
I think it's virtuous, but it's still feminine behavior. Because
where's the feminine element? He's providing and he's protecting.
Because he put himself into a situation.
Good point.
He put himself into a situation where the likelihood of that relationship even lasting. First of all,
but this is my hypothetical.
Hold on. First of all,
this is a happy family.
All right. Okay. Cool.
I've seen this in a couple of situations actually.
This is real life.
Yeah. But I still, in my opinion,
and they're happy, right?
Yeah.
In my opinion,
getting along with life.
In my opinion, that's feminine behavior.
How? You haven't defined you haven't acknowledged the feminine element.
I'm going according to what I see in reality.
So say
according to what I see in reality.
Us of what that is then.
No, according to what I see in reality, those type of relationships don't end up well. And any man who wants his own legacy, he wants to create his own legacy, not a legacy attached to another man.
But that doesn't just because he will not
go there. Sorry,
but he's combining his legacy
with another person's legacy. That's feminine behavior.
Virtuous. That's positive feminine behavior then, which a man can tap into.
I don't believe there's such thing as positive or negative.
Yeah, exactly. I think on that point, I'd have to say that it's not even feminine. It's just something
Virtuous.
different. It's not feminine that he's doing that. It's virtuous.
I think I actually agree with that. I think
But to him, it's virtuous, but it's feminine.
No, but
to me, it's
Wait,
virtuous. To me, it's virtuous, but it's feminine.
Octavio's saying it's feminine.
Yeah, no. I'm saying, don't get me wrong. The act
he's
itself,
saying it's feminine.
the sacrifice that he's make, sacrificing his own legacy, sharing it with another person, going with a woman that's already given her highest honor to another man. Like, don't get me wrong. To me, that's what makes it feminine. But it's very virtuous because he's got he's not gonna have full leadership of that family. He's going to endure loads of problems, and I'm sorry to say, I feel for him. It's very virtuous, and I take my hat out to any guy who does that. You see what I'm saying? But personally, it's still feminine.